Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? Well, ho ho ho, it's December. It's been a long time since I've made a video, been busy working and then crafting, but I wanted to take just a minute today and share with y'all some of the things I'm working on. Those of you who have followed me for a little while know that I do a charm swap on the Scrap Beach. It's a Ning site. If you're not a member already, I think you'd really enjoy it if you check it out. So the lifeonthebeach.ning, Leonie Castro does the charm swap, and this is my submission for November. Actually, we're in December, but we have to mail it off this week. So here's my submission for this month, and it was Thankful Hearts was the theme. So not necessarily Thanksgiving, but just Thankful Hearts. So I wanted to share this with y'all. First, it's got a locket that's attached to the tag, not the charm, and it's actual locket. And then there's the charm. I won't take time to go through all the beads, but we got a little owl hiding in there. Let's see if you can see him. Ooh, let's see if we can get him out. There's a little owl that he was pewter color, but I turned him into gold. Boy, I wish I could do that. But anyway, he turned a lot more than that into gold. But no, I painted him gold, so he'd match in here. And then we've got some leaves hiding in there. So it's a real pretty little charm for that. But the real treasure that I want to share with you, in looking on the web to try and come up with an idea, I came across a website that had some poems by a young woman named Janet Martin. I believe she's from Canada, and I wrote her and asked for her permission to share this, and she very graciously said she could. I'm not going to read the poem to you, but I would encourage you to go type in Janet Martin under a Google search, look for her poetry, and you will come across some beautiful, beautiful poetry. And this one was called Let Me Keep a Thankful Heart. I've loved and lost, I've loved and won, I've had my moments in the sun. Just beautiful. And in the end, it says, I've known a hug, a cuddle, a kiss. I've heard the music of life's sweeter bliss. I've cried tears of the broken too, disappointments and fears. Well, I've had a few, but the bittersweet reveals the sweet inner part. So Lord, let me keep my thankful heart. So I thought it was just a beautiful poem that went with the theme Thankful Heart. And the real treasure of that was finding this young lady. Some of her other poems are just absolutely wonderful. So I wanted to share that with you. So that's my November charm. And then we're into December, and I'm going to go ahead and mail these at the same time. And these are my December charms. Now that we got a little mushy here, this was kind of a pick what you want to do in December, you know, from any kind of coloration you want to use. Well, of course, I used kind of the traditional red, green, and golds and silvers and things. But one of the things I wanted to show you is, you see this pretty fiber at the top? Michaels has the new Martha Stewart line of, what would you call these? Tinsel color, I guess, yarns. And so I bought a pack of each one of those, and I love them, love them. And then this was an ornament I bought from Walmart and put on the top of it, and I thought it was a real pretty little charm. And then here's the actual charm that the ladies will be getting. You got, of course, a jingle bell on it. You got a big pretty, I thought that kind of looked like a present or something at the bottom, or an icicle you put on the tree. But lots of greens and reds. There's a snowflake. There's some pretty silver beads. So that's the, there's a pretty pearl. I love pearls. Anyway, so there's the charm the ladies will be receiving for December. And if you haven't seen it already, I think a lot of y'all would like that tinsel, you know, the fiber that they have at Michael's now from Martha Stewart. So there's my two charm submissions. And then, if you recall, my friend Sue had sent me a rack a while back of some beautiful assorted Christmas papers. And I put together a mini album from our family for Christmas, and I just love it. Of course, these are just different ribbons I've collected up. These are some K & Company embellies she sent me. This is a K & Company, part of an embellishment package I bought this year at Michael's. They had them on sale, and then I bought some at Joann's. They had them on sale. And then, of course, some Recollections bling that I put on there. Just did a little bit of stickles on the front here. But celebrate the season. So that's one of the papers she sent me. Now remember, these papers are from different lines, some old, some new, but I just had a blast creating. Okay, I'm not going to remember all the papers, but some of these Sue sent me, and then some I've bought and added. This one I believe is authentique. I'm going to mess these up, but anyway, authentique. There's another one of the die cuts from K and Company I thought was so pretty. Here's some ribbon I bought from Michael's. And actually this is the back side of it. The front side's a lot shinier. So I just turned it on the back to get more of this toned down feel. Here's a little tag with some jingle bells I bought from Michael in pretty rustic colors. This is the same tag that the ladies are getting their Christmas charms on. And then these papers are from, I think, Simple Stories, their Christmas line. Not real sure. And just cut out some, like Charlie Jones or Clare has taught us all a lot about mini albums. I kind of used her, using little circles there. And then this was an envelope, another one of the K and Company things, authentic paper, magnet closure, and this is one of the envelopes. Isn't that pretty? That I've gotten there. Kind of thought I'd put Santa's wish list for my family in there. Here's the next page. I'd have no clue what all these papers for. I'm going to say life stories, probably Bo Bunny. Your guess is as good as mine. And then here's some lace that, of course, I sprayed with Lindy's Stamp Gang, and one of the die cuts from K and Company. And then this opens up, and of course it's not glued down in the back, so the tags fit behind there. Isn't that cute? And then of course a little button on there. There's the pretty paper. And this opens up, I think. And of course you'll see graphic 45 papers, just all kind of different little papers I used and had fun with. And then of course these, this was a stripe I think I got new this year. Okay, going on. Here's a pretty set of papers, the background papers, kind of a wood grain with the red. I love this paper. This was part of what Sue sent. And, sorry about that, not getting in focus. And then this was some more of the, couple of different paper lines. These were some Karen Foster Brads I've had for a while and loved using them. Made myself a pocket there. And then here's a little book. I'm not sure how long it unfolds that opened. And I just folded it to take advantage of the the actual labels that came from the Simple Stories. So that's a little mini book. And then you got just a little tag with a fold over circle. Isn't that cute? And then that's some of the paper Sue sent me that's so pretty. See what I'm saying about the rustic wood grain? I love it. And then one of those pretty brads. And there's the back. Okay. And that pocket. And of course I put one of the charms on the pocket. Next page. I don't remember all the papers. Sorry. But again, this little thing, just glued down that way. This just is a photo mat here. Made another little pocket. There's one of the die cuts from K and Company. You can see how this opened up. So I thought that'd be kind of fun for them to open and play with and things. There's another one of the Karen Fosters. Whenever you design something, it's kind of more pleasing when you keep it in 3. So you'll notice I used 3 of those. There's one there. And then there's, of course, one of the brads from Bo Bunny. I love their brad collections. And this was just a clock that I've had for a while. Put it on there. And then, of course, cut the circles out. Okay. So thank you, Sue, for that paper. It's just gorgeous. This was some more of the paper Sue sent me. And love it. Different collection, I think. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And it's pretty shades of kind of an aquamarine and reds and all, but they all kind of went together. So I found this shaker charm from K and Company. Aren't they pretty? Had the little glitter in it and stuff. This was some ribbon from Michael's or Trim from their Christmas collection. This is another one of the Bo Bunny brads. I don't know if you can see that that's actually Santa. It looks like a wax stamp. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. And then that cut apart. And there's another one of the little brads. And again, whoop, 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 just another one of the little books. I think that's about as far as that one opens. But fun to play with. Graphic 45 papers you'll see in there. Oh no, it opens up one more. Okay, everybody dizzy enough? Sorry, we're flying upside down. So that's a pretty little piece. Okay. And then on this side, it tucks back in there. This side, I just put the ribbon across and left it where you could put something, pictures and things underneath it. Pretty satin ribbon. And there's another one of the brads from Bo Bunny. Sue, this paper is so pretty. Thank you so much. I have just enjoyed so much using them. And then used some of the better part of the paper to make just a little thing. This you'll recognize as the, is that Bo Bunny? I think their little dot paper that matches. I love it. Sue, that paper is so pretty. Thank you. Okay, so that's kind of a nice cheery page. And this page, ladies and gents, I couldn't do a thing to it. I just love love this paper. I think it's Bow Bunny. It's absolutely beautiful. But imagine a big, pretty, you know, that'll be a real nice size place for a family portrait. I like it. Okay, this page, there's some velvet ribbon, and then this is some beautiful little old crochet lace off some pieces. My mother gave me just bunches and bunches of pretty pieces of linens and things that she had on, and I asked her, and she told me yes, I could cut them apart, and also I've cut those laces off. Isn't that pretty? And then this piece actually slips out, and I used one of the punches along the bottom, but because I know it's going to get some wear and tear, I lined it with a piece. This is actually some of the packaging from the K & Company that the embellies came on. So I just folded myself in half, mirror cut it here, folded it up to where it would make the backing for that, and it gave me a good sturdy edge there. So these papers are beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then I put one of the little, let me lift it up here a little bit. You'll notice I put one of the, I think that's graphic 45 little tags. And then more tags inside. Little, you know, can you see that little cut at the top? That's probably graphic 45. Some more of that dotted Swiss paper. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, then I'm getting closer to the end, of course. Another one of them bellies, just a simple paper band there. This is some of the pretty paper Sue gave me. I love it. I should have looked to see before I cut off the tag who it was from, because I'd love to get more of that. That's beautiful. And then to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away. Oh, isn't that cute? Love it, Sue. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, sweetie. Okay, and there's probably graphic 45. Some more of the traditions. They had a paper. This same line that was just circles all over the page, so you'll notice I cut those out. You know, like here's a snowflake, there was a Santa. Isn't that pretty? Back of one of the pages, and then I just mounted the graphic 45 on there. Okay, and then the last page, I borrowed a punch from some friends that I was scrapping with at one of their churches, and I love this punch. They said they got it on sale at, I believe, I don't know if it was Ross's or Marshall's or wherever they told me, but I went and looked and I couldn't find it. But I love this Martha Stewart punch that was discontinued, and that was pocket. Let our hearts be full of cheer. Pretty for Christmas comes but once a year. And then this last page Sue gave me, I couldn't do anything to cover the Santa, but he ends right there. That's the edge of the paper, so I made a pocket and just put some pretty gold ribbon over it, so you know you can tuck some things in, but couldn't hide Santa. Had to use him. I was afraid if I used him all the way to the edge, I'd chop him up. Okay, and then just more cards with that. See, there's part of the circles. Let's see if I can turn that right. Sorry, ladies. See how they have like the stockings on that one? I thought that was a cute piece of paper. This one, of course, you see the border punch I used there. Just, you know, did the edges. Beautiful old graphic 45. Flips up, flips around. Be great for journaling. Y'all can see that. But I love those papers. It was fun mixing them. And then one of the postcards from the paper lines. And another one. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, I'm saying that's beautiful. I mean the paper, not what I did with it. But anyway, and then the back is just another one of the old pretty pieces of paper. So Sue, I want to thank you so much for sending me these papers. It was fun, fun, fun to get to mix and match the paper lines. I added in just a few new, but most of it was what she sent me. Can't thank you enough. It's going to be a family treasure. And I want to take just a minute and thank Sue again, because she sent me a rack, and I'm not showing y'all the whole thing. I'm terrible for opening the boxes the minute I get them without thinking to go grab the camera, because I'm like a kid at Christmas. So I've already used some of the stuff that she sent me. Thank you. But I wanted to share this with you. She knows my son's getting married. He's actually in Europe now, in Italy, getting married. Can't believe he grew up. But she sent me this album for them, and it's a beautiful from Maple Lane album, if y'all can see the thing on there. This is gonna, Sue, I love this. I love the papers in the rack, but this right here is going to be a family heirloom we will treasure probably for generations. I want to thank you so much for being kind in sending that. That is true friendship, and I really, really appreciate it. So, okay, enough mushy stuff, ladies and germs. It was fun making this. Hope the ladies enjoy their charms, and that y'all all are having a great Christmas. I got more crafting stuff on the table. I'm off for a couple of days, so I hope to get some more things done. Happy holidays to everybody, and enjoy. Talk to you again soon.